Hey everybody, welcome back in. A little bit of afternoon video today. The Mariners did make a trade this afternoon. That light, I feel like, is like right in. Try to get in front of it so no one can see it. But the Mariners have made a trade this afternoon. They've acquired Carlos Santana, first baseman DH from the Royals, in exchange for Wyatt Mills and William Fleming. I'll be honest, I don't know a ton about Fleming. Wyatt Mills has pitched in the big leagues. Actually thought he looked okay at times. Good ground ball guy. Wouldn't be shocked if he does have a future in a bullpen going down the road. But bullpen guys are pretty easy to find and pretty easy to replace as well. So not at all worried about losing Wyatt Mills. A trade that makes a ton of sense for the Mariners, I think personally. You're not selling the farm to get someone in here, obviously. And you need a presence at first base with Ty France possibly missing. I think you're going to look at least a minimum of a month of Ty France being out. I know we talked about wanting to be back after the 10 days. I just don't see that happening. So I think you're looking at, and that's, I hate to say like maybe best case scenario, but I think you're looking at least a month of no Ty France. Santana gives you someone that is serviceable. Nice that Kevin Padlow had that big 2-run RBI on Saturday, helped the Mariners win a ball game. But more than likely, a guy like Padlow is just not a major league player. Whereas Carlos Santana is a major league player. And it gives you a chance to maybe platoon him a little bit too. You could still run Dylan Moore out there. And another nice thing about Santana is he's not going to be suspended for the next couple of weeks. I'm still waiting to hear on that. I wouldn't be shocked if we don't hear anything today, actually, with the suspensions from the brawl yesterday with Winker, Crawford, Julio, might be tomorrow, and they're probably going to appeal, would be my thought, because I think they might be close to 10-game suspensions. I don't know. But, so we might get an appeal. So I think you'll have them available tonight. Could be famous last words. Just a real quick look at some of what Carlos Santana has done this year. So far this year, he's been worth, according to Fangraphs, .4 WAR overall. Let's see some of the other numbers. So that's an upgrade from last year when he's worth negative .4. 8 home runs, 32 RBIs. Not too worried about the RBIs, obviously. That's just, who's getting in front of you. 8 home runs, so he does have a little pop still. I know he hit a home run against the Mariners this year. That's in 212 plate appearances, 52 games. He is walking 17% of the time. That's good. Averaging his batting average 216. OBP is 349 and slugging is 341. So he's getting 350 OBP. I mean, you're getting a 350 on base percentage. That's not bad. And he's been hitting much better in June. Overall, I believe he's at a 690 OPS, but in June he's at like 1.1 or something like that. So he's been really hot in the month of June. I can maybe get the splits here. He's been really hot in June, but I mean, that's one good month. I don't expect Carlos Santana to OPS 1.27 or anything like that. I expect him to be closer to that 690. And his WRC plus is 104. So he's been about a league average hitter, even slightly above league average. If you can get that for a month, I think that's going to be better than what Kevin Padlow is going to give you. And if you can platoon him, you might have a guy that can give you a 120, 125 WRC plus. I don't think that's that ridiculous over the course of time. I mean, last year his WRC plus was 83 and 659 at bats, and then it was 99 the year before. So he has not been a very good hitter since really, 2019. I remember he kind of had a renaissance. Yeah, or rejuvenation is a better word with Cleveland in 2019. He was actually acquired by the Mariners and then sent to Cleveland in, I believe for Edwin Encarnacion in that deal. He came over from, let's see, from the Phillies. He came over in the J.P. Crawford trade. It was Santana and J.P. Crawford for Gene Segura. And he ended up being shipped back to Cleveland where he came up with when he was younger. So he was sent to Cleveland. I believe that was for Encarnacion. So he has been with the Mariners very briefly. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing earth-shattering here, but I think a nice move for the Mariners. I think Jerry DiPoto's done a good job when things like this have happened, going out and getting somebody to sort of, fill in the hole a little bit. So I don't expect Santana to be a superstar, but I think you are looking at an upgrade at the first base position I'm assuming that's where he's going to play the majority of time while Ty France is out. And hopefully maybe it buys Ty a little bit of time as well. So he doesn't have to rush back and feel like they need him back in 3 weeks and you're getting a hurt Ty France, playing, meaningful games, hopefully meaningful games. Yeah, not much else to add. We'll see what happens. If the Mariners do end up with some suspensions, I'll come on here and we'll go over those a little bit. They might come down to, again, I really don't know. I sometimes feel like those things take about 48 hours to sort out. And I think there's a lot the league is going to be sorting out here, looking into a lot of things. I expect Jesse Winker to get about an 8 to 10 game suspension, maybe even JP for throwing punches. I didn't see Julio super involved, so hopefully maybe just a small suspension for Julio, and he can get back out there pretty quickly. But in the meantime, the Mariners have made a move. They have acquired Carlos Santana from the Kansas City Royals. Again, nothing that's going to light the world on fire here, but an upgrade at first base with, unfortunately, Ty France going down. This is an upgrade over Kevin Padlo and Dylan Moore for right now, having to play every day first base. So good move for the Mariners. We'll see if Santana will be in the lineup tonight. I don't know. And yeah, we'll be back tonight. I'll be back tonight with the post game for the Mariners and the Orioles. And hopefully they can get a W. I hope everybody tunes in. If I did get a lot of views, or at least for me, a lot of views on my post game yesterday talking about the brawl. So if you do see this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. It helps me grow my channel. Just a Mariners fan and baseball fan talking a little ball. That's all this is here. So yeah, please join the group, join the channel, and I'll see everybody tonight. Go M's.